First, you have to survive before you can do the work necessary to thrive. I'm Marley with Pacific Widow Solutions, and I help people who've been widowed solve problems so they can focus on grieving and healing. For me, those first few days were all about survival. I ate when I was hungry, slept when I could, and I chose to take a shower every day because I felt so much better after. I also took the unknown calls, which I might not normally take, but there were so many administrative tasks in those first couple days, and I didn't want to have to try and call someone back, especially because you never know if they're going to be on the phone and can't answer. So I took calls from law enforcement, the organ donor registry, and also talked to the person who was handling the body. Now I had to arrange that because we didn't have a plan in place. And so that was crucial those first couple of days, is choosing a company that would take care of that for me and then talking to them when they called. And that's a hard thing. After the first day or two, I gave myself permission to only do one hard thing a day. And you get to choose what the hard things are for you. But for me, arranging the handling of the body was difficult. Choosing the date for the memorial was hard. And so once I got something big accomplished, I didn't try to accomplish anything else necessarily. I'm very glad that someone near to me told me that I shouldn't be driving in those first couple of days. John's death was such a shock that it really came out of nowhere for me, and I suffered from what I've heard called the widow's fog. And it's essentially the inability to process information in the same way that I normally would. So I had a hard time solving problems, which is part of why I offer this service. And I also just felt like I wasn't as smart as I normally am. And honestly, it can help to have some outside perspective, someone who's not as close to it as you are. Getting back to driving, that's one of the things that people can help you with if they're willing to help. If someone reaches out and says, hey, I'd like to help you, you can ask them to drive you to an appointment or whatever. There's also ride-hailing services like Uber or Lyft that you can use on your phone apps, and they'll come pick you up. And in some places there's decent public transport, some places there isn't. So you might be able to take public transport. But, I've been driving for a very long time at that point, over 25 years, and I thought it would be fine, but it wasn't a good choice. I wish you all the best. I'm Marley with Pacific Widow Solutions. You can reach me. My email is pacificwidowsolutions@gmail.com. And I have Instagram and YouTube, Pacific Widow Solutions. Take care.